Hello, welcome back to Talk of the Town. The Surge award-winning family of restaurants began in 1984 with the first Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta. And now, almost 28 years later, Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta is on Hilton Head and Bluffton. Coming a long way since they delivered that first pizza, the philosophy that is served up every day in every Surge establishment remains the same. Real people, real food, real passion. Here to tell us more about some specials and special events we can look forward to at Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta is partner Jim Loniero. Jim, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the history of Giuseppe's.
Giuseppe's was started by Steve Carb, Tony Arcuri, myself. Tony and Steve actually knew one another in high school, but we all met as a group our first day at college, which is pretty interesting. And several years later, here we are in the pizza business. We started out as a partnership in 1988, and several years later, 24 I think it is, we have the Shelter Cove location. We also have the location in Bluffton as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've done some renovations, and so now what can we expect to see?
We gave Bluffton a very nice updated look, new colors, just some nice upgrades, flooring, some things in particular that we did that I think will really appeal to our customers is we added a kids game room. Being a family restaurant, it was a good fit.
Yeah.
We took over some existing space next to us and put in a game room. Some other things that we did, we enhanced the patio area, made it larger, covered it, some nice patio furniture, lots of flat screen TVs. I think anymore when you go into a casual restaurant, I think people expect to see TVs in there, so we loaded it up with televisions both inside and outside, and it's got a fresh new look, a few new additions to the menu, and we're excited. It turned out very well.
Yeah, you have a great area over there. It's Kitty's Crossing, great parking, and the Hilton Head location is where?
The Hilton Head location is in the plaza at Shelter Cove, right next to TJ Maxx.
So that not only accommodates locals, but a lot of tourists, I would imagine, as well.
It does. Between March and September, it's obviously peak season for us, whereas Bluffton is on a little bit of a different time clock. It tends to be more locally driven than the island is. So. Yeah.
So you have two upcoming events. Tell us a little bit about those.
We do. Our 10th anniversary celebration for the Bluffton location.
It's been 10 years already. That's
amazing. It has been 10 years. And I have to first congratulate our managing partners at the Bluffton store, Lori and Jamie Taylor, who have been at the helm for the entire 10 years and have done a terrific job for us. A hard-working couple, and they've put so much into that store. And we're very happy for them to be able to do this celebration. We're going to kick off the celebration by having a ribbon cutting the Thursday before that, which I think is November the 15th. Okay. And the 10th anniversary celebration will be at on Saturday the 17th. Specials all day long, and we'll cap it off with live music later in the evening. Yeah, fun. It's going to be something for everyone, and an event that you definitely want to stop by and check out.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun day. So in the second?
We have a beer event coming up at the Shelter Cove location, and we've done a few of these in the past, and we've done well with them, and we've had a lot of fun with them as well. The Shelter Cove location offers slightly more beer on tap than the Bluffton location, if I'm allowed to say that. We offer 16 beers on tap, and so I think we try to highlight that in some ways, and so we've done it with these beer dinners, and the next upcoming beer dinner is going to be held Tuesday, November 13th at 6:30. And it's going to be two competing breweries, the Stone Brewery versus the Sweetwater Brewery. It's going to be a nice setting. It's going to be out on our patio. The weather ought to be nice and cool. We've got a couple of fire pits out there. Yeah. And we're going to pair some food up with the beers, and both reps from each brewery will be on hand to conduct the festivities, and we'll do a voting at the end of it all, but basically we're just going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun evening. So would people get tickets ahead, or that night they can just show up, or how do you do that?
We do urge people to make their reservations in advance. They can do so by calling the restaurant at 785-4144. And we do keep a clipboard and do reservations for that. People are welcome to walk up the day of the event, but I would urge them to make the reservation in advance, yes.
Absolutely. So do you have any other upcoming events, specials you're offering?
We will have the Surge VIP passports coming out December the 1st, and those will be in effect at all Surge restaurants.
And what exactly is that?
They are loaded with great deals, mostly buy one, get ones, things of that
nice.
nature.
Okay.
And it's been something that a lot of islanders have been looking forward to for the past 3 years, I believe we've done this now, and they're very much in demand. The offers
So how do
are
they
terrific.
obtain those?
Well, this year we're going to mail those out, I believe, through Hilton Head Monthly magazine.
Okay.
And but we do have some on hand in the stores as well if you're not able to get a copy of Monthly, and just a lot of great deals. And it's something that we purposely do that time of the year to basically reward the locals for their business and just our way of saying thank you.
Yeah, and you're probably a little bit more quiet, you know, during those months, and so it's probably a win-win for everybody.
It really is, because right after Thanksgiving, things do tend to quiet down for us and probably a lot of other businesses on the island. So the passports really do bring people through the door when ordinarily they may not. So.
Right. And so how can people find out more information about the 10th anniversary and other events and things going on?
I think the best way would be just to simply follow us on Facebook for both the Bluffton and Shelter Cove locations.
And I know we have that on the screen.
We do, and you know, we just tend to post a lot of our lunch and dinner specials on Facebook.
Okay.
We also post a lot of our upcoming events on Facebook, so you can get pretty much all the information that you need by following us on Facebook.
Good, good. Jim, thank you so much for being on.
Thanks for having us.
And congratulations on the 10th anniversary.
Thank you.
And we thank you so much for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.